This is ELF Weather and Water Center 5.
Hello, welcome to our lovely Center 5 for ELF. Today we're talking about weather and water, and this is our outdoor center. So this is one where you'll take the kids outside. Be sure and have them wear their coats if they need to, and be sure and keep track of the time. That's very important to keep track of the time through the outside center because all the indoor centers are waiting for you. So of course we have our handy dandy outline taped to the top, and basically this is going outside to be little meteorologists to determine the weather. So there are four stations on this, and basically we have all the equipment here. And depending on the grade, you'll use these sheets. It's a Weather Watcher observation worksheet, or a Weather Watcher's just a simpler sheet, so maybe you'd want to use this for younger. And we have a laminated copy as well as copies. So maybe for the older kids, they could each fill out their own. For the younger kids, maybe you just do laminated, or maybe you do laminated and they do their own and you all work together. There's clipboards in the bin. All the kids will need their own pencils. And you're going to walk them through all the stations according to the outline and according to their check sheet. So we have some books that you would maybe cover before, and it talks about the weather and wind and air pressure. We have a thermometer. We have a very cool anemometer. This one is very fancy, and this is a little fan here, and it tells the wind speed, and it also has a Beaufort scale. Beaufort scale, scooch back. We also have here, we have 3 of them, and this talks about calm wind all the way up to hurricane strength. And so you could talk about the differences in wind and talk about how that might help with weather prediction. If it's a very windy day, will it bring in new wind or new weather, or if it's not windy, then the weather's going to stay calm. And also if the wind is coming from which direction. So anyway, the anemometer is cool. You can let them all blow into this and see how fast they can blow if you're brave. So these 2 things, and then we have this station right here, which has a different kind of anemometer. It's got a compass to tell the wind direction. It's got a thermometer here. It's got a wind vane to tell the wind direction with your compass, and a rain gauge. So of course the rain gauge will not be necessarily used, but it's important to talk about all that stuff. And we have the anemometer here, which is kind of cool because in Center 4 they build an anemometer. This one's neat because it has the green one so that the kids can count how many times in a minute that would go around, so that's easy to distinguish. And somewhere it says if you can count them, the wind speed is this, but if it's blurry, then you know it's that fast, and if the cups blur together, it's over 10 miles per hour. So that's just kind of an interesting way to see how fast the wind is going. What's the chalk for? Do you remember what the chalk's for?
No.
Oh, we're going to take a quick glance here while I blab about something. Here's another wind vane you can use. And the wind vane is handheld, so the kids can maybe all hold that up if it's a windy day and talk about that. We'll also have, at some point, some bubbles in here. You can blow bubbles and see which direction they blow off to help with the wind direction. Is there a compass on? So the compass is on the little weather station. I think the chalk is just to mark on the ground which way the wind is coming.
Yeah.
Just to
Add
give you a
some
little,
more visual.
Add some more, yes.
Talk about the clouds.
Yes, it's a very simple center, but again, it's outdoors, so make sure you keep track of the time, and if you need coats. And it's kind of a good all-encompassing thing from all the other centers of what we talked about. If you have any questions, please email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com.